All right, I'm gonna get into sprinter stance for these. Had a little track background. Ooh. Just did probably about 10-minute warm up. Sprint drills. Get primed, ready to go, ready to move. Then did a little bit of a build up, and now we're in sprints. So, the thing about me was I was never too fast growing up. Always bigger kid, fast for my size. Not fast overall though. I'd like to see what my track numbers are today though, but okay, that felt good. Just making sure I'm getting enough rest in between these. Just make sure you're completely recovered for this rep. Get the most out of it. I guess since this is my first official video, I should introduce myself. Former football player, played at Northern Illinois 2 seasons and did half a season spring ball at SEMO. No longer playing. Training overall athleticism, but my niche right now, whatever you want to call it, would be vertical jump training. Currently studying for my CSCS exam. It's a certified strength and conditioning specialist. Don't really want to be a strength coach per se, but definitely want to help coach younger athletes, at least to start. Look at this last set in, then we'll go lift. So with these, I'm kind of trying to jump, I guess. Just really trying to get the bar off the ground as fast as possible. Bounce it off my hips a little bit, just the first part of the clean. Now to formally introduce myself. My name is Nate Rubel, probably know by now, considering the account. My brother, he's a amateur on the way to becoming professional dunker. He's the reason why I'm jump training. He's always been pretty obsessed with dunking. He's always had a good vertical. Now that I'm done with football, pursuing this with him. If you don't know his account, Josh Dunks on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Go ahead and give him a follow, subscribe. Let's get this next set. 225. So my Instagram, NateRubel.training is my fitness account. Personal account, NateRubel23, but who cares about that? Gonna be starting posting consistently. If you're coming from Josh Dunk's channel, gonna try and mimic a little bit of his stuff, maybe be a little bit more involved, a little more talkative. I'm just gonna try and be as unapologetically and authentically me as possible. Show you my training, goes through my head during workouts. We'll get some pickup basketball in, we'll get some dunk sessions in. You know, I can't jump like my brother, but we'll get there one day. A little friendly competition never hurt anybody. It's good to, you know, have somebody, you know, look up to, push yourself to get to that same level. And, you know, Josh has guys that he looks up to also. It's always good to have goals in life, you know. Keep yourself moving forward. So this next set, 275, did a little bit of a jump. Supposed to be doing 295 for last 3 sets, but I want to get this in between. I don't want to jump too much. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is my first video, so I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place. Just trying to be unique at this, do something, you know, that I'm comfortable with. Maybe slightly uncomfortable, but you know, it's always good to step out of your comfort zone. Always knew that I would be being more involved in social media. I knew I had to start this at one point, and seeing Josh do well, be successful, I guess it's pushed me start sooner than later. So 275 felt good. Hopefully this looks good. We'll watch the tape. Tape never lies. So one of the reasons I'm doing this to even begin with, might look a little bit like a deadlift, but is more power-based. So work divided by time. Work is force times the displacement. So the amount of force, mass times acceleration that I have to put into the ground to make it accelerate up times that distance divided by the time it takes. That's my power, force velocity, power, work divided by time, all synonymous. So the displacement, the distance, it's staying pretty constant, just up to my hips. The more force I can put into the ground, mass times acceleration at a higher velocity, so work, force times displacement, divided by time. The more I can do that, theoretically, the more force I can put in the ground for a vertical jump. So this is just one of those things. It's one of the foundational aspects of vertical jump training. You can be a good jumper without the weight room. It's a lot harder. It's more dependent on genetics, limb length, you know, just history. But you can't go wrong in the weight room. Last set. So my all-time squat max is 460. Did that in high school. Did that with knee wraps on though. Helps a considerable amount. All-time squat without knee wraps. Did in college at Northern Illinois. I want to say it was 440. Recently though, max is around 405. Never really tried to go above that. Losing a little bit of weight, so some strength is gonna give with that weight loss. I always hate high volume days. 6 reps, 5 sets of 6, kind of high volume, it's a little bit in the middle range, but I always get the most sore after these days. 1 rep, I can do that anytime. These, whew. Whew, we're gonna chill out for a second. Real tired. Heart rate 140, calories 400. Thanks to my handy dandy Apple Watch. Hips feeling a little tight right now. Don't have the best mobility. Left quad's a little tight. Not tight, a little sore. Had a good jump day last Friday. Deload week. Felt really good. Was hoping to play some basketball. Not a lot of people showed up. Did play a little bit, but it was only 3-on-3, half court. Had to put back dunk. Wasn't bad, but I like it when we get to run full court, maybe get a transition dunk, try and catch a body. Almost had one the last 2 weeks, rimmed in and out. Kind of disappointed me, but we'll try and set up the camera this week, coming weeks. Try to get it on footage. One thing I could do, which would be smart, which I'm not going to do, is put these safety pins up higher. Easily fail, safely fail. I'm tired. I don't feel like taking them out and putting it back in. Forgive me, but Just gonna do it the hard way, old-fashioned way. Chest is caving a little bit. I don't really like when that happens, but it is heavy. I am tired, a little sick. Runny nose, took some Dayquil there. Dried myself out, but now we're here. Who's gonna carry the boats? I am. One more set. This one's gonna be a grind. You guys are gonna see a grind. I'm not gonna fail it. If I do fail it, it might be a little embarrassing, especially at the wreck. Hearing a loud bang, but all right. Next, we got RDLs, 2 sets of 6, only 2 sets of 6, nothing crazy, but 3-second hold at the bottom. I'm not gonna go extremely low. I don't really like putting a lot of stress on my hamstrings, but moderately low. Hold for 3 at the bottom, and we'll explode back up. We'll start with this weight, going a little bit light. Then we'll do 185 after this. All right, that's it for today's workout. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. That was a hard workout. Definitely 6 reps on squat, 75%. Might have done a little bit more or a little bit less, I don't know. Because I haven't maxed out in 6 months maybe, give or take. It's been a minute. These definitely have my legs shaking, especially after squats. Quads are shaking there, hamstrings shaking here. Got some good sprints. Power movement, clean pulls. So kind of wrapping up this video, we're just starting somewhere. Not too sure how I'm gonna structure these moving forward. Might start off doing 1 workout at a time. Might do a full week's worth of workouts and include pickup games, or maybe make that a separate video. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel about it. Keep doing. Just stay consistent, do what works, do what I enjoy. I know that I want to make videos for you guys, kind of keep it as like a digital journal for me also, looking back, seeing my workouts, seeing how far, I've progressed since I've started, so I guess this is day 0. Not to get too sentimental, but, just want to be able to look back years from now and say, I put myself out there, did what I needed to do to achieve my goals. And people are going to judge you anyway, whether you put yourself out there or whether you do nothing. People are going to judge you anyway, so might as well find something you enjoy. Seeing my brother be successful with it is pushing me to get on the same train, So we'll see how this goes. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you soon.